Okay, here we go today. Let's see what mischief we can get up to. Oh yes, I'm inside of this. I played on here a couple days ago, I guess it was. Is it dark out? Of course. Well, let's sleep. Hey, Julie. Hi, Slow Ride. Good to see you back. I know. Looks kind of funny in here, doesn't it? Can you guess what it is from the inside? This is not what I originally planned to do as my Thanksgiving plan here in the seasonal district of Sakura's Mystery. But I was perusing through, I believe it was Pinterest a few days ago, and I was looking for a specific thing and couldn't find what I wanted. Am I forgetting? Oh, Ajax, thank you. Yes, I am forgetting. I forgot to open the actual game window, and it's probably ads. Hey, Sherlock. Okay, do we have a game now? Yes, we do. Anyway, I was inside there and asking if anyone could guess what it was. Hi, Kirgon. Oh, gosh. Might be new here, yeah. Okay, I want to see who's going to be the one that races to get first, because that hasn't been redeemed yet today. Anyway. Who did it? Who got it? Julie got it. Congratulations, Julie. Anyway, before I opened the window to see what we were doing here, I was inside here and asking if anybody knew what this was. And now obviously you've seen what the outside is, so we can see what it is. And if you can't figure out what that is, think Thanksgiving, think dessert, think, I don't know, is it maybe 1/6 or 1/8 of a piece of stuff? Slice of pie, you got it. Pumpkin pie, yeah, it certainly is. And I worked on it the other night. The one thing I don't have, because while it was pretty much a tutorial, I guess, like who really needs a tutorial for pumpkin pie? But, you know, I'd never made one before, so I did. I don't have any. Do I have any in here? I wanted to, I need to get some scaffold. Let's see. Gear, not gear. Essentials, do I have any in that box? I do not. No. Let's see, it gives me stream weekend ideas. There you go. Brilliant. Pie. Yeah, it's, my original plan for the Thanksgiving, see, we're already past Halloween now. Polly did the skeleton horse. Scrublord did the skeleton and the ghost. And I borrowed from Ron Bent's ideas, and did a couple pixel arts. And I did the cat and the pumpkin on the last Sakura's Mystery stream, but I got to looking at it afterwards, and I didn't like how I had put it. Draco's Funhouse is raiding with a party of 3. Welcome in, Draco. Thank you for coming here and bringing your peoples with you. What were you streaming? Were you streaming Minecraft today? You stream a mixture of things, don't you? Love the pixel art. They're Pinterest. They're not original to me. But yeah, this when I first did this on stream, I had this line of the lights connected. I won't even say connected. I used this row of lights as the border for this. So it was kind of like they were connected to each other, and I didn't like it. So I ended up taking the whole thing down off stream and redoing it and giving it its own separate light border. And then this was the other one, and both of these were for pixel art, Pinterest finds. It was I think some educational group was playing a game called Dino Dark Souls. Very fun, interesting. I don't play a lot of different games. Minecraft is my main game. I've done a little bit of American Truck Simulator. I haven't played that in a long time again now, though. And of course the Lego games, I like to play those, but I don't stream them. Anyway, welcome in, Draco, and welcome to your people. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh, I was looking for scaffold, which I don't think I brought any over here with me. So I will have to go back to my base. Miscellaneous tools. Nope, that's just actual tools like those. Yeah, okay, I'm going to have to fly back and get, and I'll probably forget what it is I wanted. There's my lighthouse and my island. I had an island all to myself. Everyone has their main. I'd say Minecraft is a good choice. Yeah. We're getting close to finishing up the season here on Sakura's Mystery, and then we'll be starting anew come January. And this year, well, this has been, technically it will have been a 2-year server. It's owned by TNC Cuban, but the server was down. There were some technical issues and IRL issues, and so the server was down for about 5 or 6 months, I think, total. Anyway, yes, yeah, okay. I gotta think, where did I put scaffold? Utility. You know, when you play in more than one world, you always forget where you have things. About the only game I play is Minecraft. Rarely I'll play Ark Survival. I've never played that. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. I've played Stardew Valley. I like that game too. Again, it's been a while since I've played it. I have a church that I'm building up there. I still need to put in the sides and the roof and the pews and all that goes with the church. This is one of 2 bee farms. Do I have anything? Oh, I have a very weird looking and short volcano over there. Don't know about you, but I usually play around 5 worlds at once. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I play here on this server regularly, and I play in my solo world regularly. For Halloween, I did a Halloween sky map, 1 block type thing. Then I have a family realm that my daughter owns, but it's pretty much no one's playing on it. No one has time. Excuse me. Let's see, what else? There were 2 other well, one server and one realm that I was playing on, but the one server got corrupted and it was not at all recoverable, and I was really sad about that. It was kind of a cursed world. It had all the craziest things stacked kind of in pretty much a one chunk area. There was a woodland mansion, a guardian temple, a raid tower. There was a real close, almost touching trial chambers. There, the words stronghold was right there as well. Everything was like all piled up against itself. And we were having fun on that. There were just 3 or 4 of us on that one, but something happened and the whole world got corrupted, and he didn't have a backup, and it was gone. So it was one less world to play on. And then there's another one that's a realm. Where am I going? Oh, it's going back. Wait a minute. Do I want... What do you think? I have wood over there. I have acacia over there. So I can make stuff, yeah. I'm going to sleep. Sky has a watch streak. Awesome, Sky. 7 streams. 7 streams. Words. 7 streams. What am I doing? I'm playing the game. Not very well. Shout out was given to Draco. Good. Yes. Thank you, whomever caught that. You know, it's funny. I even gave myself a separate... Oh, you know what? The note that I wrote for myself must have fallen on the floor, because it's not stuck to the monitor screen anymore. Because I did that yesterday. I kind of forgot to let the mods know who to shout out. Sky gets a shout out too. Let's see, was anyone else here? Yeah, I'm terrible at this. Oh, Julie gets a shout out, of course. Oh, fantastic shot for... Gosh, I cannot talk. Fantastic Sherlock Fox. He's my mod today that was here, so he must be busy doing stuffs too and getting the stuffs done for me. Let's see what I say. Sure, Julie gets the shout out. Kirgon gets a shout out. Fox can give himself a shout out too. And of course you just got Draco, so we got that good, and Sky gets one. Okay, enjoy the lurk, Draco. I know after a stream you probably need your rest and decompression time. What I need to put up here, and this wasn't in the outline that I saw, is I want a dollop of whipped cream on here. I'm not quite sure how to make it. Wool? White wool? And how would you shape that to make it look like a dollop? I'm bad at that kind of stuff. I probably don't have wool over here either, and I'll be back to the house, or the cave. Syntax Prime. Syntax also gets a shout out. Pumpkin pie, yes it is. It's a nice big slice of pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. It's the first item for now, since we finished with Halloween. We get to start the Thanksgiving items. So I did that. I probably should have done it on stream, but I didn't. I did it off stream. But it technically can be made into a house or something, structure where you can put things. Concrete powder, white concrete powder, wool with cobwebs. I like both of those ideas. I don't know that I have many more cobwebs though, and I don't want to steal from my graveyard. I'll have to go look. The server, I think I was mentioning earlier, is almost 2 years old. And this was the first time that I told myself I was not going to be a hoarder. So other than the items for my, I know a couple of you haven't seen over in the shopping district. I'll make a quick flyby over here. The Witch is a potion shop, I believe, and that was, who did that? Who did the potion shop? Was that a Polly thing again? I can't remember. How do I even get in here? Yeah, probably on the back side somewhere. Anyway, Cuban has this wool shop up there. His sister had a shop here. Her name was Panda. She hasn't been on in well over a year. If you have any suggestions, message me on Discord. She have. Let's see. No, none of that has stuffs. We have a carrot shop. We have 2 iron shops. One is Ajax's. Hi, Ajax. We might be able to craft cobwebs on the server. Yeah, maybe. I know Cuban's got some of those things in place. There was something I tried not too long ago, and I couldn't get it to function correctly. Anyway, my shops are the stem shops, or nether stem items. The Andy Gump, which is a relief station, sells leaves. And I inherited the wood shop. This is for the newcomers here. The lighthouse out there belongs to Polly. That's where his base is. He also built the ship, and he has a guardian farm, I think, out there. And Ajax has the Star Destroyer, the TIE Fighters, the Hoth, the Walker, AT-AT. Ajax also did the Angel. Let's see, Polly has the rocket shop. And I think those are tools and armor. Enchanted gear, I believe. Oh, Cuban made us these wonderful little deeds. We all have deeds to the things we own. And yeah, it's Polly's because it's got the Guardian on it. But yes, all the diamond stuffs and the bows and all that kind of thing. I also have a honey nest honey shop. We had one fellow on here, Air Force Duke. He had the bookshop. He has pretty much left all social areas. It's raining. This is a savanna. It's not supposed to be raining here. I know it doesn't look like a savanna because we mossed the whole thing. This is my honey shop. Here. It sells all the different honey related things inside. We have a Nope made the shulker shop. It's practically giving them away. He has so many. Okay, I'm missing pumpkin pie, concrete pattern, quartz. Maybe it might have too much gray in it. I don't know. Maybe we do need a little bit of texture. Look, might be able to. Okay, I read that. Quartz can be made into stairs and slabs, so it might work better. Yes, that's true too. Otherwise, I would have to look up potions and have mobs spawn the web like in the trial chambers. Syntax, I'm only place it doesn't rain is a desert. No, it also doesn't rain in the savannas. This, when we started the world, this whole area, it's almost kind of like an island extension, peninsula maybe, was savanna, and it had a village, and we tore it all out and mossed the whole thing because nobody liked the dry look. But that was our shopping district anyway, so it wasn't like anyone was living there. See, this here is savanna too, and it shouldn't be raining. It never used to. Yep, see there, the rain stops. So it must be there's some other biomes mixed in with that part of the savanna. I guess I should eat, huh? I don't think I have an eat redemption. I have a hydrate redemption, but I don't have an eat redemption, I don't think. Do I? We have a city hall, or whatever, town hall, whatever we call it. It's where we all have our mailboxes. And I think there's probably a lot of folks on here that haven't picked up their mail in a while. Mine's empty. I keep track of mine. Okay, Polly's picked up his. Rotten. Scrub, you gotta come pick up your stuff. Savage needs to pick his up. And those are just extras. Raz hasn't picked up his stuff. Cuban obviously hasn't been on. Tony, T. Ajax, you need to pick up yours. You want to see what's in your mailbox? Honey bottles. And Raccoon. And Nope. Nope hasn't picked his up either. Anyway, this isn't helping me find. Well, one real quick here. One last little area for the new ones. Slow ride. You especially. This was our spawn town. One of the requirements that we had on this particular season was we had to wait 72 IRL hours of gameplay before we could wear our wings. We could go get our wings, we just weren't able to wear them. And if we enchanted them and put them on and tried to wear them, if I recall correctly, I think it would cause them to lose their enchants. Even. I don't know that we're going to go that long in the next season, because there were some people who came later, and it was very difficult for them to get that 72 hours. Yeah, some of the folks on here are really good builders. I don't claim to be one of them. Oh, the one over here, this guy. Of course, you saw Ajax's star stuff. Yeah, he's one. But Rotten Trails is another one. I mean, this stuff was just, in my book, just insanely amazing. And a lot of this is more deeply showcased in a previous stream on my YouTube, so you can check it out there. I think that's Cubans? No, this was Cubans. That's Nope's. That's Polly's. Polly was the first one to get a little house. That was another requirement here on spawn, in the spawn area, was before we went out to our bases, we had to build a little house here on, well, no, I don't think it was even before we had to go to our bases, we got to go to our bases. It was just, we were requested to build a spawn house. And then for the spawn house, we got these things that are called mystery boxes. It's a special thing that Cuban added to the game. So we played vanilla. It is vanilla, but he's added a few special things into the game. And they're kind of like prizes in a way, and the mystery boxes can contain some really good things, like, oh gosh, what was it? A bow that had both, I think, both mending and infinity on it. It was like a specially crafted, or am I thinking the other server I was on? I get confused. But he would also put in those mystery boxes, just some average stuff that maybe it might take you a little longer in game to get. But we get rewarded for those. And a lot of those mystery boxes are still hidden out in the world in structures, like the underwater ruins, desert temples. He knows how to do all that magic kind of stuff. I have no clue how to do it, so. Nope, not going to the nether. I was trying to find cobwebs. Well, I wasn't really trying very hard. I have wool. I have a wool farm that produces so much wool. Let's see. There's a greenhouse over there too. It has all the plant stuff, and Polly has the prismarine related shop. Oh, and Rotten built that as well, out in the ocean. Let's see. What am I missing? Place that doesn't rain is a desert. No, a lot of crazy good. I'm a simple man. I build what I can. Not as great as Polly, Manda, and Rotten. Yeah, Manda was really good with the fantasy type stuff. She worked on... Oh, I guess we can't see it now. Okay. We'll do it as a flyby. Manda's no longer around. She left us. But she did the flower pot fantasy mushroomy kind of stuff here. And then after she left to finish off her build, Ajax came and finished the stump that goes around it, because this is like the top of a stump out in the forest. So Ajax has been working on this. This also will give a better view of Ajax's Hoth area. Yeah. One of the videos on YouTube that I have is we toured specifically Ajax's base, because Ajax builds a lot underground as well, and there's a lot of directional turns that you could get lost easily in his base. Was it Nope used to say he got lost in there for 2 days or something before he found his way out? There have been a couple other people on here in the past, and they're not around much. Yep, got to go get the supplies to put the whipped cream on top of that pie slice. And I started my lighthouse like in the first or second month. I think it was February, so it would have been the second month after the server opened. And I only just finished it, if you can call it finished. It's as finished as it's going to get before season end, because I want to finish the volcano. It needs to be texture terraformed on the outside, because it just looks like a weird shaped cone at the moment. So that's one project I still need to get done. At least I have the lighthouse done, or at least done to sufficient satisfaction. And this is the inside of my volcano. We have a portal that we could never get to link right. That does nothing. That's just a pile of rubble. This is a basalt generator. It collects it down here. Come up here and mine it there. And of course that. Okay, I wonder, do I have cobwebs in here maybe? Because I did place cobwebs in here. There's wool. Got plenty of that over at the barn, or the village trading center. Oh, stop looking in there. You know it's not in there, girl. Okay. I had plans to do a whole lot more on this island. It just didn't materialize. We have build borders too. And that's what that marks here. If I cross that line, let's see if it's working. Yep. You get a message saying that you've crossed the build border line. To supplement, okay, Ajax, I'm having a little trouble deciphering that this time. We and a ultra bow and wing and horse armor, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the ultra bow. And yes, and the wings, the shinobi wings. I have a pair of those. I've always been afraid to wear them because I was afraid I'd lose them. Yours is best at night. Yeah, he said it was 2 hours trying to find his way through your base. Yeah. Well, it wasn't quite what I wanted to do, but you know, when you change your mind when you're in mid-flight, you may have noticed when I was flying over there, there's a little purple amethyst block. That's directly above an amethyst geode. One of, I think, 2 or 3 I found under my island. What does what do? I'm sorry. You have to refresh my memory because of what I was saying. I don't remember. See, my bee deed has a bee on it. I had plans to build along this dock. I started at that end. I have 3 small structures. 2 are houses and 1 is a stone and cobblestone generator. The build marker, what it does is it tells us that we can't build anything beyond the build marker. If we do, it runs the risk of being trimmed out of the world when we have a world trim. And Ajax is joining. Yeah. So we can build, what is it? It's, I think, within 1,000 blocks in any direction of spawn. Which in reality is quite a bit of space, especially for the number of people that are actively and still currently playing. We've got lots of room. This whole island, ultimately it was too much for one person. I probably should have been sharing it with someone, but everyone had their choices of where they wanted to be, and I wanted the island. I wanted to kind of be alone for a change. The previous season was much smaller. I think we were only 500 blocks from spawn in all directions. And sometimes it just felt like we were on top of each other. Well, this is my library. The upstairs is my library. This is the downstairs. Now wait a minute. Okay, B, think. Well, down that stairs there's nothing. It's just an empty room. I thought I had a way down from upstairs. I guess not. This was going to be kind of my museum, which I didn't finish. Because the world had fallen. But this is my library. It's got my enchantment area, and then just it's a couch. Pretend it's a couch, not a bed. And some tables. It's a little cafe maybe, or a place where you could just sit and read your books. This is the librarian. Hey, Polly. Glad you could make it. Meow. Kitty meows. That's the second bee farm. Or was that the first? Yeah, that was the first. There's no. I built that one down there first. I built this one second. Oh, I don't think Slow Ride saw this. This is home. I live in a cave that I turned into my storage. This is the extent of my storage here, and a few chests back there, a couple chests here. I coordinated all of my goods for my shop. I made sure I had plenty of supplies. There's one of the mystery boxes. I've kept one of them as a souvenir, but you put them in, I think is it the offhand? Somehow you open them, I forget. It's been a while. And then you get to see the goods that are in them. My first parrot died. We have a, this shows us how many, stand-up bee. Recovery compass has been specially designed to let us know how many deaths. I have had 25 deaths. And we have the invisible frames on here at present. Oh, that just leads me back to my base. So if I want to go out exploring, it's linked to my compass or that thing. Minx Nevada is rating me with 15. Welcome in, Minx. How was your stream? I was lurking for quite a while, but not really paying very close attention. I apologize. I knew I had to start getting ready for here. Let's see. That was a gift after the prank, because Ajax pranked me. He put a warden, one of the things that makes the noise, that calls the warden, in my lighthouse. How was your stream, Minx? Did it go well? Did you accomplish all that you wanted to accomplish? That was last year's Thanksgiving and Spooky Day 2024. Oh, no. B, you're forgetting why you came over here in the first place. You didn't die, which is good. That is good. So, how's it been overall? I mean, how many? Let's see if I can coordinate a sentence in my brain that will come out of my mouth properly. It was first day on the Dadcraft 73 community servers for their new season. Hey, Zerk. That's your first time chat. Welcome in. How many people were there? I was expecting to see a lot more people streaming off the first day. And when I tuned in, the only one I saw at first was Wolfen. Hey, PP Zerk. How are you? Your first time chat as well? Poppy! Welcome in, Poppy. Chronic Newbie 8 is Poppy. Welcome in, all these first-time chatters. Not sure, there were 10 or so on the server, but I didn't see anyone else streaming. Ah, yeah. But you guys are having a stream weekend, right? Starting tomorrow? So maybe that's why everybody's holding off until tomorrow. Poppy will be streaming maybe later. Okay. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I thought I heard Dadcraft say last night in his stream. I think that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, I suspect so. But it was fun catching Wolfen this morning. And let's see, who all was in chat with, in voice chat with Wolfen? Was it you, Minx, and Mel? Minneapolis Mel? It was the three of you. They're too late for you. Yeah. Well, he doesn't start streaming. Even for me, he doesn't start streaming. It's like 8 o'clock at night, Pacific time. Yeah, me and Mel and Wolfen. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Then I had to go into lurk. I had to get some stuff done. It's like, darn it. Anyway, I'm here. And you've had a long day, Mink, so I know if you need to run and take care of yourself, obviously do that. I know what it's like just ending stream when I only stream 2 hours and have only played for those 2 hours in a day. Anyway, I'm looking for, I don't think I have any. Might help if I finish my sentence and say what I'm looking for. I have 2 of them. I need to put, for those who just came in, I need to put a dollop of whipped cream. Thank you for giving the shout out to Minx. Let's see. Poppy needs a shout out too, Chronic Newbie 8. Of course, Sherlock Fox probably knows who all needs the shout outs because he's one of those that follows Dadcraft. His wife is a Dadcraft devotee that plays on usually the Java world. What kills me is Dadcraft on the same coast as me and Polly and still streams so late. I don't think the man ever sleeps. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Gabby, for those who don't know, is the Queen Charlotte Flair. Let's see. I can put that away. I don't need the apples. Oh, wool. White wool. You've got to experiment. Where did I put my wool? It's not back here. I'm thinking of the wrong world. No, it is back here. But it's not here because it's in a shulker. Well, I'll just take the whole shulker with me. Yeah, we have shulker farms on this world, so we have lots of shulkers. These all are full of stuffs and things. They're all kind of color-coded. One thing I didn't have I have a lot of copper ore. I haven't broken any of that down. I have lots of honey from my honey shop. Oh, these were the things originally I was planning on doing. I could call that done. It's done. Ships, didn't get to them. A melon and pumpkin auto farm. Yeah, I did do that. Okay, it's over by the Villager Trade Center. The stone and cobblestone generator, that's done. Water elevator to the mine, yeah, that's done. It's in progress still. Church is still in progress, and terraform the foundation on the boardwalk side. Got to put the paintings back in the library basement. Let's see, I'm good, and a little bit of tummy ache. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gabby. I hope it goes away. Poppy says, I think he is part zombie. Yeah, Dadcraft. Yeah, I think so too. He was explaining in his stream last night that, what is it, he gets maybe 4 hours of sleep or 5 hours of sleep at the most. Oh, and I was doing a campground. It's the off season, so we'll call it done. Got to terraform around the library basement and the boardwalk. Needs to be done. Keep all my books. Oh, for those who haven't seen this is my little pirate hidden treasure cove. Got a little, one side of my island, this side, was going to kind of be a piratey kind of side. The other side was going to be just a normal villagey kind of type side. And we kind of lost a lot of momentum. There were things in the world that happened. Oh, it's dark. I guess I better go up and sleep. And then we had, and that goes down to my mind. Had some IRL things, and then the world itself had a few corruption issues after wasn't a reset, it was, there was something, I can't remember the term. And so it affected some of the players, so they kind of decided, well, they kind of lost their momentum. And then the world itself was down, server itself was down for many months, and a lot of people, I think we just decided, well, we're playing elsewhere for a while till things straighten out, and it's only been back up since, what, August? September, I want to say. Oh, welcome in, Corner Hard. How was your stream? I lurked for just a very brief time, but my usual starting time here is 2 o'clock. So I showed up here, got going. What new and exciting things were discussed in your stream today? Lots of fun, farmed some potatoes and cows, then found a trial chamber. Oh, I still have not gone into a trial chamber. Oh, that's one of the things. Ajax is probably going to pester me about that. No, not today. Talking about version numbers for Minecraft. Okay. Yes, I know he does. Yeah, I know he does. Trial chamber. Did you live, Corner Hard? Poppy wants to know. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. I know you usually have to get back to work, so if you have to raid and run, that is perfectly fine. I'm kind of running around, always giving little mini tours with people that come in. And I was looking for cobwebs. I have 2 of them. I need to make a pile of whipped cream. This is where I need the wool. Wool is here, bee. No, come on, get up here. There we go. Cat, you don't belong up here. That's not the wool. This is the wool. Oh, I brought the wool. What's wrong with me? I had a whole shulker. Come on, down. Shulker that I picked up over at the base storage. Hi, Blathy. We survived the entry. So were there several of you that went in with Corner Hardwind on the trial chamber raid? Surviving the entry. Hey, Misfit. How was the rest of your stream this morning? Let's see, you can make a portion, then Interest armor stand to get more webs. I don't think I'm following that syntax. Oh, just you and Corner Hard? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was at I was lurking for about 5 minutes in his stream. It's always tempting to delay my stream until he's done because I want to watch him. Because I know he only streams for about an hour. Yeah, how did you finish the mob farm? I was there when you got blown up by the creeper when you did the water thing. Yep, got my cows a cute pasture. Nice. Nice. The first one, but it wasn't high enough, so I'm making a new one. Really? How different? Gosh, it's been a long time since I've made a mob farm, Misfit. And of course I'm on Bedrock, and I know you're on Java. So I don't know, again, what the differences are. So how much higher did you have to go? Was it the drop portion that needed to be up higher? The drop chute? What am I doing? I'm still getting lost. Oh, I was going to take a couple other things with me over there to make this whipped cream. Making whipped cream on top of a pumpkin pie slice is not an easy thing. No, it wasn't diorite. What was it you guys told me? That would look like, ooh, ice and snow? That might have too much blue in it though, huh? See. What do I need? A shovel? Yeah. Me either, but apparently I wasn't high enough. I have to go to the top of that mountain I was by and then up another 128 blocks. I'm frowny thinking. I know you can't see me do that, but I'm frowny thinking. Misfit Mutts is currently on a 3-stream streak. Very nice. So I'm thinking, the only requirement that I vaguely recall, and it may not be correct, is when you do a mob farm, at least on Bedrock, and from what I read, was you need to be, is it like 100 blocks out distance-wise from a village or any villagers? And then Polly says stretch. Yep, you're probably right. We're just about on that hour mark. And there'll probably be a, at the hour mark, there'll be a 30-second ad. Okay, I'm stretching. Oh, that actually does feel good. Hey Tom, welcome in. On Bedrock it was 100 from another village, but I'm not sure if it is still that. Okay, Tom, do you know too, does it, mob farms do not necessarily have to be over an ocean, but if they're over land, you have to make sure there's no caves or the caves are all lit up. Am I remembering that correctly? I'm trying to think. The last mob farm I made, I had followed a tutorial, and it's been probably 2 or 3 years ago on the family server or family realm. That's why I have to go up so high so they spawn. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to have interference from cave mob spawning mechanics. But again, Misfit, you're on Java, so I don't know how much different that is from here on Bedrock. You want to have the spawn area spawn proof from where your AFK spot is. From the AFK spot. So if that distance is, for example, is 128 blocks. Is that why you had to go up 128? I'm trying to think. I want to say I had to go up 128 blocks from the ocean surface and then build the drop chute height and floor spawning height above that. I just remember I always loved jumping into the ocean because you don't die. And it was like taking a nice high skydiving leap. Not that I've ever gone skydiving. I would not be doing that. I don't even like going up in airplanes. That's a thing. Anyway, I'm not getting much done, am I? That's nothing new for the bee. Okay. See, I have wool. What was the other thing? I'll get it eventually. Yeah, I know you will. See, in Bedrock, the fish can interfere with mob cap, so you need to have it high up in the sky. But isn't the bigger issue the hostile mobs? Because you're spawning, in a mob farm, you're spawning hostile mobs. So you want to be away from them. But if you have a mob cap. So I've never understood how all that stuff works together. I'm pretty much happy with how my lighthouse turned out. But why am I going back over here when it's dark? You know what? I'm turning around. I'm going to go back to the lighthouse and I'll sleep there. Yeah, that was the prank that Ajax did. See, true, but fish are good at taking up a third of the mob cap, so if you have 3 people on, it can shut the farm down. Really? Okay, I didn't realize that. So that would make it, there's like a global mob cap? Or is it just the individual related mob cap per person? Or is that kind of the same thing? Take it with, yeah, okay. You know what, while I'm here, since it's almost that ad break time, I am going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Oops, come on, let's do that. I'll mute. Okay, I am back. Oh, it looks like I have a visitor. Of course, the ads are now telling me they only start in 45 minutes, 45 seconds. So I will let someone let me know when the ads are over. In the meantime, I'll just kind of stand here and talk to this piglin gentleman, I guess. I'm not sure. Let's see. Hard for me to type all of it out, though. Yeah. Trunga's back. Welcome back. I'm going to walk my pup quick before it gets too dark. Have a great stream. Thanks, Misfit. I don't know if you're still here and hearing. Ajax, before I forget, I had a dozen web that I put in the chest next to the pup. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ajax. Back. Good day. Welcome back. Welcome back. So are the ads running or not running? I mean, it should only be 30 seconds, so. Did he go back? He went back through. Good. Gets me every time. Okay. An hour into stream, and all I've done is ramble as usual. When the goal was to put whipped cream on the top of the slice of pumpkin pie. And the question is, how? Oh, Ajax said he put them at the side. Okay, what did I do? I did bring the scaffold. Yes, I remembered that. Let's see, make sure I got the sound back on. Yeah. Make sure I got the videos back on. And he said next to there. Okay. I have to figure out how it looks best. So we'll take some wool. Oh, I think the other thing was, Blathy says, have you ever tried Java Edition? I have not, because I would either have to learn how to get, in fact, speaking of the controller, I know it makes noise and it was very close to the mic. I don't use the keyboard. Excuse me. It's that office clerical worker syndrome, I guess. Where I have difficulties. Hydrate. Thank you, Ajax. Yes, you're right. Here we go. Dollop, large dollop. Anyway, I was explaining the office, yeah, the WASD is something I have not been able to do, and I have tried it, and I know that there is a way that you can connect your controller so that you can play Java, but I've not worked that out yet. Does it look like whipped cream? It looks like a pile of white something. I'm not sure it looks like whipped cream. I like a lot of whipped cream on my pumpkin pie. I'd cover the whole top with, ooh, that would be an idea. We'll ice the white, or the pumpkin pie. Just flat out ice it. It's somewhere. Need to fit in. Try to look at this from all sides. Does it need to go higher? Maybe a few higher. And then we'll start putting in the cobwebs to make it look like whipped cream that got fuzzified, aerosoled, whatever. One there, maybe? There? I can take that out. One there, there. looking like whipped cream? You guys got to tell me. I believe Rayworks has a controller. Stumbling over my words. Never had a pumpkin pie. Do you think that's something Mr. Kirkland Costco would make? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Very large pumpkin pies at Costco with very, very good crusts. Never did learn how to hook up a controller. I just got used to the keyboard. Yeah, I've tried a few times. I won't say that I tried very hard. I'm not very persistent. There. Does that look like whipped cream? Come on, guys. Help me out. Why is that bee up here? Where did he even come from? And another one. Where are they coming from? Is there a bee nest on here somewhere that I don't know about? Oh, probably on the oak trees that spawned. Yeah. Excuse me. So what do we think? I think we're down to the last two. Looks good. Okay. Yeah. Kind of rounds it out, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I will accept that. We'll call that good. So this is pie. Not P-I, but P-I-E. Pumpkin pie. Well, it's a little... Okay, well, whipped cream is never perfect on the top. Perfectly centered on the top of pie, is it? We'll put a snow block over there. It's frozen, fresh out of the freezer. Did I have those here all along? I must have. I didn't need to get scaffold. See, I can't remember what I do from one day to the next, and I got to get in here and find the bed before the creatures spawn again. This area gets a lot of them. Chance of playing Devo's Whip It while you build the cream. I think I know what that song is, but I don't know a lot of the popular type songs like that, or even the old ones. But I think I do know what that one is. I think I've heard it. Where's the bee nest? Ah, right there. Okay. The question is, now that Halloween is over, that blocks my pixel art. But, as I said, Halloween is over. So, do we leave it there? Let's get somewhere where we can see this a little better. It's kind of a shame that the pumpkin pie, all you could see is the sides pretty much from ground level. You have to go up higher to actually see the whipped cream. Should I decorate the inside? There we go. Okay, let's get up a little higher. Okay, I'm going to take a... Oh my gosh, that just struck me funny just now. We have a pumpkin candy carrier, so pumpkin, and right below it I have the pumpkin pie. I'll take a shot of that. See, I do use a few keyboard things with one finger. I can use the F1 to get rid of the hot bar and stuff up in the left corner, and I do use the mouse on occasion. And we have orange pigs. You know, it kind of worked out good, didn't it? All those things coming in one place. Okay. Now, question is, the person whose tutorial As if I should have even used a tutorial. I probably could have figured that out. He had made this a house. I'm trying to think, who was the guy's name? I think it was a guy named Greg Builds or Greg's Builds, something like that on YouTube. That's wood. Yeah, it goes in my ender chest. No, it doesn't. It goes back in the cove storage. He had a couple entry points, or had the entry point, which I put over there, and then a couple windows, and made it look like a house. So I guess it could be decorated and still give off that Thanksgiving vibe. If it had, if I used the wood, I got wood anyway. Question is, though, do I want to use the acacia to match the pumpkin, or do I want to contrast with spruce or oak? Let me see here. Java, look good, be there's hive on one of the trees. Yeah. Chance. Take down the tree. I don't know, say show your art off. Pie. Yeah, Polly, we love pie. Problem is, pie doesn't love me. It puts on the pounds, and I've just lost the pounds. But the last few days I've been eating some chocolates. It's putting the pounds back on. That's not a good thing. Take down this tree. I guess I didn't expect the trees to grow big. Here. Because I planted them so I could have some wood for something. Because the crust is made of oak, stripped oak wood, and stripped oak logs. Do you know those are actually two different things? Stripped logs and stripped oak wood. Wood, of course, is the one where all four sides have the bark texture. So when you strip it, all four sides have the stripped texture, of course, which makes sense. You don't get the tree rings. Okay, am I missing? Oh, yep, there's still another one up there. And up there, and there. Oh, they just want to hide, don't they? I need a dining room set up inside so we can have... Nice idea, Ajax. So, Ajax, when are you going to come over here and build something in the seasonal district? Because so far, it's been me and Polly who did the skeleton horse, and Scrub who did the ghost and the skeleton. And Thanksgiving's over, and I know Nope and Raz were working on a project for the Halloween district, but then we had the update and that kind of messed things up. Nobody could get on the server again for several days because they didn't update it. I almost hate to take it down, but I guess I will. Oop, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I can leave it. Maybe I'll just leave a little corner. Leave the beehive. Those leaves will probably despawn, won't they? Well, I guess I better pick all this stuff up before it despawns. Okay. backup. I hope to get something for Christmas. Been playing around with note block. That's right, you've been working on that. But it's hard on me not being musically trained. Okay. I was in band, if you call that musically trained. But that was, so many years ago. And I was only in band, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, for 4 years. Back when I was in school, you had electives once you got to high school. And freshmen could only take one elective. So the choice was either art, band, or home economics. And being a woman, female, I should say, at that time, I would not have considered myself yet a woman. The choices in life were that you prepared to be a wife and have a home. So I took home ec and gave up band, which, it was okay. It was a good thing. But my mom eventually sold my instrument. I played a cornet, which is like a trumpet, teaching myself music theory so that it comes out good. Well, that's good. It's good if you could teach yourself. It works. I've been to quite a few concerts in my lifetime, so I'm basically a musical savant now. Nice. Sure. Is that what it takes, is going to concerts to become a musical savant? I don't know if you were being serious or facetious, Tom. I think he was being facetious. Oh, it's getting dark again. So does that mean we need a long table in here to go with the kitchen and have it all set? Let's see. Will those things come down on their own now or not? Maybe not. I might have to take those down. Well, at least some of them. Those will come down now. Do I want to leave some of it? Better go in and sleep. This is mob territory. Mega mob territory. Oh, I didn't see earlier, I didn't notice that Zerk and PP Zerk both followed me. I'm so attentive. Hey, Scrub. Sky's back from dinner. How's things going? It's going all right. I got the whipped cream on the top of the pumpkin. And I think how will we put the kitchen and a table? The few people that we have left on here with us, we don't need a very large table. Anybody still out there waiting to chew my face off? I still want to put a few more things on that too. That was the eye that I saw on Pinterest. Pinterest is becoming my best friend. It gives me ideas because I don't seem to come up with very many ideas on my own. Oh, there's a drowned over there. He's not a trident bearing one though. Hey, tap you on the shoulder. Oh. One tap. Oops. Oh, well, I guess I didn't get his attention. Hey, buddy. Can I get your attention? Are you a one-tap dude, too? Nope. You're two-tap. Okay. Glub, glub, glub. There's all those fish. See, those are the things that spawn that we were talking about earlier about the mob farm. And they get in the way. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that's kind of funny. Nope, it left. Okay. We'll get the ones off this side. Oh, there's a branch there. You know what? Could we put here for a swing? We could put a couple chains. What could we put at the bottom of the chain to make it look like, say, like a tire swing? My grandma had a tire swing in her yard. I remember when I was a toddler, little kid, toddler, preschool age, going out, and if it had rained, the tire would be filled with water. She didn't have any drain holes in it. It'd be, we'd get all wet. Grandma stories. Yeah. Don't need these out here anymore. See, this is the one that goes back in the ender chest. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go in the ender chest. It goes, get your brain together. It goes in the storage room. But before I... Okay. We'll do that. Jackster's back. Okay. What am I doing here? Let me put this down again for a second. We will put those in the ender chest just to save room. Room. The wool. Okay, let's pick up the little torch flower thing. Let's see. I'm ignoring chat. I have to apologize. I gotta go way back. Let's see. Tom had said about the concerts and having become a musical savant, and I had asked if he was being serious or not. It says he can airplay any instrument. Oh, nice. Okay, 4 maybe. The drums. The guitar. All right. I took 1 semester of guitar lessons. The instructor was supposedly a guitarist with Frank Sinatra. He was a bit old. The piano. I took those lessons when I was pregnant with my son. I never took drum lessons. But my grandson plays drums. He plays a big bass drum. He's with a marching band in school. Sky, back from dinner. Okay, I read that. B, hi friends, hi scrub. I have more Minecraft pins than I could build in 100. Oh, on Pinterest. In 100 years. And let's not talk about the craft project collection. Oh, you do a lot of crafts too, huh? Minecraft has kind of taken over any crafts I ever used to do. I used to be a very prolific quilter, or should I say quilt piecer, because I never got the quilts finished. I have all the tops, I just never finished the quilts. I probably have about 50 of them stuck in boxes up in a closet. Let's see, would a grindstone hang from a chain? It's not quite tire shape, but it might work. Scrub, did I hear my name? I think we were saying hi. I'm not sure here. I've tried to catch up on chat. I submitted an application for Dancing with the Stars, but apparently chair dancing is not a style they judge. Oh, goodness gracious. I collect craft supplies and project ideas. What was Ajax doing over here? I wasn't paying attention. Just saw him walking by out the corner of my eye. What'd he do? I don't know what he did. Oh, I see what he did. Oh, he gave us a tire swing. Ajax, thank you. Okay, now Ajax can officially say he's contributed something to the Halloween and Thanksgiving seasonal district. He created a tire swing. I love it. Wow, you're laughing just like they did. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I could take that down now. Oh, let's see. I did want to put in, I think I do want to put in windows, but I don't have any glass over here yet. But I can make the places for the windows. Let's see. Yeah, we have the door here. Is this where I want to keep the door? You know, it's funny, when I built this, I wanted, my thought was to put the door on the back side in the center of the crust, and I realized I'm putting the crust against the water, so that won't work. That makes access a little bit difficult. So we have a door there, or I could move the door a little closer. I just didn't want it to be intrusive to the whole district. So if we take and we put maybe a window, fine, a window there. We don't want anything on the crust. Window's got to be in the 3 wide section, so maybe one here and one here. Maybe we can decorate them from the outside. We'll just have the one window on that side and the door. Now that I picked everything up, instead of leaving it out here. Yeah, it works. Okay, back to the drawing board. Oh, I must have got some enchanted leather pants from one of those guys that I chopped his head off of. Fine, we'll put this here. What has the wood in it? Oh, I have wood on me. Crafting table. Not there, Bee. Here. Here. Snow Beans! Hello, welcome in. Says hi, Bee, in chat. It's good to see you here. How's your day going? You still alive on Legends? I didn't get to finish watching your stream yesterday. Spruce. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use spruce. Gives a good contrast. I think too much orange. I don't want to use the acacia. It is a piece of pie. Why do I keep opening that? That's not what I want to do. Don't need that. So I need to make one. I need a door. There's a door. Now, does the door go in from this side or from the other side? And I'll need stairs. Yeah, that works. Okay. It's getting dark again. Of course it is. Let's see. 4 stairs will be plenty. Of course it will. Here. Might look silly, but it's okay. Here, there, that works good. Yes, I'm going to sleep again. We're not lit up over here at all. Okay. Trapdoors. Maybe planks. I'll probably bring some lanterns over 2. Let's see, which way do I want to do these? Upside down? Over the windows? Or do I just want to put... The bee doesn't do a whole lot of decorating, you know. You know what? We're not getting shout-outs again. We've had, I think, several that got missed. Way back, and I think she's out walking her dogs, is Misfit. Probably Corner Hard, Syntax, Poppy. Who else was here that was further back? I don't know. Well, Mink's got a shout out, so we're good there. Did Poppy get a shout out? I don't see it. Tom gets a shout out. Tom, when are you coming back to streaming? You don't get very often these days. I know you're probably real busy. Or at least that's what I've heard. Sky gets a shout out. Did Scrub get his shout out? I don't think he did. I didn't do that myself. I'll probably have to wait 10 minutes before I can do another one. I don't think. Leroy Jenkins! Welcome in, Leroy. Haven't seen you in a while. You're welcome, Scrub. And now that you're here, Scrub, I'll let you start doing more of them. We need one for Sky. We need one for Misfit. I don't think she got one earlier. Hydrate. I will do that. Thank you very much, Leroy. I think Scrub's familiar with a number of the people that have come in. Of course, Beans gets a shout out, obviously, as well. Tom gets a shout out. Leroy gets a shout out. I will have probably missed someone. Anyway, going back here. What do I want to do? Oh, I need more stairs than that, I think. So I need more of those. Do I want... Let's see, not that. This... I can put it there. Now, can I put on top of, or does it has to be in the upper position, doesn't it? To be able to put like a lantern or a flower pot or something on top of it. Yeah, I think that has to be in the upper position. Makes sense because this takes... Have you been back to the Nether? What did you last see in the Nether on my solo world? I'm not on the solo world today. Next week, be prepared. Everybody, listen up. Next week on the solo world, there's a strong possibility, I gotta gear myself up for this all week, that I will be going into the end and fighting the dragon solo for the first time ever. Could hang it from the trap door if you want. I don't have them on me to test. Hang the lantern can hang there, or like if it has to be open. I'm not sure how I want this. Oh, I know what I want. Wait, why is there a log missing? Did I pick up a log? Endermen can't steal logs, can they? I must have accidentally done that and not realized it. Losing my train of thought again. Sorry, I thought the stair was a trap door. Yeah, this is a stair. These are the trap doors, and this is a slab. But here's my thought, because to me, with how far these extend out, maybe what I'll do is make those new shelves. They have to be stripped. How many do I need? 6. It takes 6, and that gives you 6 of them. Is that 6? I can't. No, that's 7, isn't it? B can't count. Okay, let's see what this does. We're experimenting. We're doing the old science stuff. Shelves. Spruce shelves. Let's see how that looks. I'll worry about lighting later. Probably have to put some things away. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. I don't have any of these that are empty. That one's empty. We'll use it. We don't need that anymore, nor that. Those things can all go out of my sight. Even that can go. That can go. So can that and that. I'm not using that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using any of the oak. I think I'm just going to be using the spruce. So this is all sprucey stuff. I'm not sure about the solo world. I couldn't stay that day you were there. Beat the dragon, yes. Okay, the last nether trip on the solo world, because I haven't really needed anything in this this is the Sakura server in the nether here, so I haven't really gone. But I did go to the fortress in the solo world, and I battled all the blazes and the wither skeletons, and I died, and I died to a piglin of all things, because I was trying to battle regular skeletons, and either they hit the piglin and the piglins thought it was me. I don't know how that works, or I accidentally hit one. Excuse me. And yeah, so I had to, the piglins picked up all of my gear and were wearing it. I don't know, folks. What y'all think? I don't mind the stair up on top. This does give a little more depth. It's a little thicker. But then I don't know. I'm bad at individual design. I just, that's why I go to spit it out, P. Tutorials. I'm going to go in and sleep again because it's dark. I should move my bed closer, shouldn't I, instead of having it in here. Let's see. Interesting idea. Oh my. Try a fence post or trap door. Maybe acacia instead of spruce. Those piglins are always getting in the... Yeah. I had to go back and retrieve my stuff from those piglins. Burn. I don't want to fight you. It's not hard to fight those guys. Not when they're half dead anyway. The chicken came by, laid an egg. He picks it up. Dude. Oh, goodness gracious. Wild. So, dinner guest. Yeah, and I don't even have the table set. Okay, so the Ajax thinks maybe acacia. You know, I was hoping for a little bit of contrast. It might be too much, though, for the pumpkin pie. So you may be right. Maybe acacia is the way. Okay, so I have that. Of course, there's trees I can chop down for more. Let's see, acacia. What am I looking for? So just make a couple of those. Well, the acacia trap doors or slabs, or the acacia logs, the shelves. Use the right tool, B. Okay, let's put that up, put that up, put that there. It does help keep the theme of the pumpkin pie. The spruce is has kind of a funky color, at least in the shelves. I've been forced to only listen to stream. Way too much orange for me. Not a fan of orange. Frankly, I'm not a fan of orange either. But this is a pumpkin pie. It's a slice of pie. You have to, I mean, it's perfect orange for pumpkin pie. Right? Maybe oak? Maybe oak will look better. What did I do with the oak? Oh, oak's right there. Silly me. Let's see, let's do 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll make some shelves out of those. It's a little lighter. There's going to be a lot of testing here. This stream might go more than 2 hours. I don't know. Whose timing am I interfering with if it does? I guess I shouldn't think of it that way, but I do, because I know that a lot of the Dadcraft people might be streaming now that it's evening and their first day. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, nope, not the spruce ones. B, come on. You're making the oak ones. Oh, I already... Okay, that's a thing. I don't have the acacia wood, though, but I got lots of trees. I'm not an acacia fan, necessarily, all the time. And I can always replant them. Okay, so let's put 6 of these out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll make these those. We'll try a little bit of each. Okay, so not fond of... I do like the spruce trap doors in general, though. Okay, they blend. Let's go over here to one of the other windows and put the oak up where we're not going to be interfered with by that. Oh, I don't have oak, upside down oak stair. Okay. And Jackster's back again. You gonna come help me out again, Jackster? Some people are better at this decorative stuff than the bee. So what do oak... Okay, we'll make a couple of those. Guess I need more planks. A couple of those. We're doing all the experiments today. Let me put these over here. Let's see. How far back do I need to go? Dinner guests. I've been forced to only listen. Okay, pumpkin pie is so good. One of the best. It is good, yes. Did you see, you weren't here earlier, I put, I can go up a little bit high here somewhere. I put whipped cream on the top. Our pumpkin pie slice has whipped cream. It's a dollop of whipped cream. I think the framing might be throwing you off. If you want to keep it as one wide, maybe try putting the trapdoor sideways instead of flat to the pie. Like an open shutter. So not have the shelves then here is what you're saying? And put them, let's see. No, yeah, like that. And then could have Ajax is helping. He's a good helper. What was I looking for? Oh, I didn't make any planks out of the oak ones, did I? I can't do that in just the two. Tell me, come over here and look. What am I looking at? Where'd he go? Oh, right here behind me. I was going to make a couple oak planks, not planks, slabs. What is that? Is that bamboo? Big yellow might work. Hard to tell. Have played enough with bamboo. Yeah, I don't know that I'm liking that though. Yeah, I think it like you said, it's a bit yellow. It's too contrasted, I think, even to the crust. Too yellowish with a hint of green. It's like maybe the pie's growing mold. Sorry, Ajax. In my house, it probably would at times. Don't you go in there. So if I do this from this side, will that do that way? No, it's not. Okay, I gotta figure this out here. I think we'll probably have to remove that block in order to get this in the right position. I'll probably have to go up a block. Oh, I got it. Awesome. Okay. I can put that back there. Maybe it needs the stair on the bottom and get rid of the top. I'm with Sky. Try 3 stairs on top. Keep it. You mean 3 across? Three stairs on top. Keep it orange. You guys, you might have to laugh at me because even in my IRL house, I kind of like that actually. Hey Ajax, come over here and look at this and see what you think. Over here. What do you think about something like that? Hey, wait, how'd we get a creaking here? Ajax? Where'd he come from? How did he get here? I mean, I know I have eye blossoms here, but that doesn't spawn creakings, does it? And there's more mobs. You're getting hit in the back by a guy with a trident. Where did the creaking come from? Ajax, you better tell me. I'm gonna go in and sleep. He's gonna disappear. There's too many other mobs out there. You still have the acacia shell, maybe that instead of the, or shelf, that instead of the oak stair. Well, now that's an interesting look. I'm trying to keep this looking. Ajax, what happened? Did you get blown up by a creeper? Need some, I don't have any dirt on me. We probably need to level out some of this area anyway, so have at it. I'm all lost now. I still want to know why that creaking, as Dadcraft calls it, the creefer. Why the creefer showed up. I got lost now. Let's see. Sky says, I think the framing might be throwing you off. If you want to keep it as one wide, maybe try putting the trapdoor sideways. Okay, I read that. That was a while back. Like an open shutter. Yeah, otherwise, maybe try playing with 3 stairs up top. Maybe the shelf. Jackster made a friend? You made a friend? A creeper friend? The shelf under the window. I'm with Sky. Try 3 stairs on top. Keep it orange. Like that. With the stairs in that position, or should they be inverted? Who's hitting me now? Why are you hitting me? What? Oh. Ooh. Nice. Are you going to leave it there? It's actually a nice idea for the Halloween district. Yeah, yeah. Now, question though, can they hurt you? Because I have never, other than when you've like brought this one here now, and one of the guys on this other server I've been on once brought one about the same level. Yeah. Stammering over my words. That I've never gone to their location in the dark. I never played with them. I don't think they would be my friends. They don't hurt much. It's just all the other guys that spawn around them while you're trying to keep your face to them. So when it gets dark over here, we will have creefers. Where's Creef? Let's see. Oh no, not the creeper. Yep. Ha. On the bottom. Oh, so put. I'm sorry. I'm getting so distracted. And it's almost time to say goodbye. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't have any more of the orange ones on me. So you think an orange one on the bottom too, huh? I guess I need more of those. And more of those. An orange shelf on the bottom. And the bottom one should be inverted. So like that. That's so funny. Okay. And just leave them open. Yeah, I can live with that. I kind of like that. What do you think, Ajax? Because that's just enough different color to break up all the orange, but it's enough orange that it keeps the whole orange theme. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Sky and Leroy, you guys are far more brilliant than I am. I'm just going to have to go chop down a few more acacia trees. No, I'm not going to chop down the pillar for that thing. Let's see, and these are, I don't need a lot, it's just, is that enough? That's not enough to make any, is it? I probably have some, I might have some in my shulker. Some more in the shulker? No, they're slabs. Did we replant a tree? Wasn't there a tree over here that I chopped down since I have a sapling? I think there was. But it gives me the idea, so at least I know what I can be doing now. And wasn't this a very accomplished stream? Kind of like yesterday's. I think I got just about as much done. Did I ever finish telling about the nether to Leroy? Oh goodness, oh I need more oak trapdoors, don't I? Oh, and Nope is finally here. Well, hello Nope. And we never did get out. Did we get out all the shout outs? I see we got one to Leroy. Did we get one out to Sky too? Sucky wood type, burn it all. Oh, Nope. You could be so sarcastic sometimes. Oh, gosh. Oh, we're coming up on another ad, so that does tell me it's the 2-hour mark, which means it's just about time to say hasta la vista, baby. What am I doing? I was making oak trapdoors. You know, I probably have this stuff over in my... Yeah, okay, we need to change this one out too. Those didn't work, that didn't work. That's upside down now. Figure out the things I need. Okay, we need that. We need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. It's oak and trap. I don't care if I make a whole bunch. Just do it be. There. Maybe that should be enough. Oh, Ajax has to take that down. The blue stuff. I don't think it goes. I'm sorry. Let's see. Okay, I had the way I did this was that. That way I could get this against that one. Yeah. And then this against that one. Whoops. Missing a block here. Ooh, Ajax could work on the table inside. Are you working on the dining table for us? Ooh. Fancy schmancy. Let's see, how many people... Let's see, where can we put the kitchen? Kitchen maybe against one of the smaller wall areas. And that way we can have a good sized table in here, maybe leaning this direction or this direction, so that we can see, even if the table's square, how many of us do we need to sit around it? We have to figure out how many of us have been around lately. Probably only about a half a dozen of us at the moment. Nope. Do you like red sandstone? Red sandstone is nice. I do like that. Although red sandstone is more orange. You can see we've got, that's red sandstone. And it made for good texture in the Nope joined the game. Hey Nope, are you gonna still make your Halloween build over here? I know you and Raz were working on one. You can still build it, even if it's past Halloween. Kids, what was that? Kids table for Nope. Well, I think he might no, he's not the youngest one on the server. Savage, I think, is the youngest one. Let's see, which was that? No, that's not the right direction, but this one will be the right direction this time. So I got to break out this block to get that the correct position. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I can put that back. Did I remember to put the block back over here? Probably not. Nope, I did not. Okay, so we got two windows over here. Getting dark again. Days pass too quickly, and we have that one there. And there'll be some prettying up on the outside as well, going around it. I have to figure all that out too. But, yeah. Okay, what did I do with my scaffold? I'm going to go up here where it's lit. I'm going to stand. Where am I going to stand, guys? It doesn't really show off pumpkin, does it? It's dark. Oh, there's the creeper again. He's over there walking around. Oh, he walks so funny. Okay. Nope, don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. I know you can't hurt him. You can't kill them, right? Does that make more of the stuffs? Oops. Nope's got birds on him. Nope, you need to go sleep. The creaking's going after him. Anyway, oh, then we got battles over here. You know, there is a bed inside, guys. I don't have the bed on me. It's inside the pumpkin pie slice. Of course, you guys don't care about that. I'm staying up here. I'm going to say goodbye. I think. Sort of. Of course, I got to find someone to raid. Shout out finally given to Snow Beans. Good, good. We're not in the middle of an ad or anything, are we? I probably missed that. I think we're past the ad. We should be past the ad, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna kind of say kind of say goodbye there. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah.